Today I stuccoed the side of a building. Now last year, right before the winter, I came and I plastered the whole outside of the foundation, and then they put roof coating on, or foundation coating. Here's some scenes of that. And then here I am back a year later, and I put the stucco on. They wanted a flat finish, so I'm going to show you how I did it. Now today we're going to stucco over this cement that I put on last year. That's how long ago it was. You see how you get these little cracks in here in the foundation? That's why I let it shrink up until this year. So now I'm just going to get the dirt away a little bit. I'm using 1, 2, 3.5 mason sand and 1 fell bag of S mortar, which is actually 2 buckets. First thing we do is we got to wet it down really, really good. You see the water sinking into there. Real light coat. So as I'm getting it done, before it gets too dry, just run the brush through it. That's it. Now I'm going to make my splash. Something to splash it with. Put it in here like this. And I'm going to add a little water like this. Soup it up. That's going to be my splash. Like that. And then I'm going to test it. I'm going to stick my brush in here and test it. That's how I know how I want it. Now I'm doing is a popcorn finish. Throw it and stop. You don't throw it to it, you stop. And that's what makes it come off. All we're doing. Not a big deal. Practice on a piece of plywood and you'll be good. Just like that. Just get it. Splash it on. Sometimes it's too thick. Sometimes it's too light. You gotta figure out as you go. Disguise it. So the owner wants the flattened out look. You got a real clean trowel. And you just go over it like this, lightly at first. It might be too wet. You got to test it. You got to go all different ways. Now those guys that do it every day, Kirk and those guys, they're professionals. I'm a mason, a little bit different. And I got to step back later and look to see if I have any bald spots. But you got to go different ways all the time. Try to match everything. So I don't know if you could see it, but I got it all done. And just go around, look around for a little couple spots I might miss. Looks good. Owner's happy. They like it. I like it. And that's it. So that's it. I finished it all up. So a few things about that video. Here's a picture of what it looked like a week and a half later. So you can see it lightens up a lot, and when I do stucco for people, I tell them either I do it natural like that, or you could paint it with a masonry paint down the road, or I'll do it in white, because white hides everything. But that kind of stucco, if the plumber went on the one side and water dripped over it and it got a little darker, and if sometimes it'll bleach it out, that's the way it is with regular masonry cement, unless you get like the modern stuff with the fixed colors. That's an old school way of doing it. I got 3 more videos coming up on that. One of them, if you can see it in the background, there was a part where I go over wire mesh when you go over wood. I don't really use a hock because I'm a mason, and I can take everything out of the wheelbarrow because I'm doing stuff and I can move the wheelbarrow as I go. I don't need a laborer or anything like that. Sometimes you go over the tar, but the grade's supposed to come up over that, so don't bother it. So when you're doing that kind of stucco, you get the brush and you flip it like that, and then it throws the stucco on it. Old school way of doing it, I remember the old timers would actually get like hay and branches, and they wouldn't even have a brush. From the Depression era, they'd be doing it with sticks. I hope you enjoyed the videos. I have 3 more videos just on that building coming out. So thanks for watching. I'm Mike Haduck. I'll see you next video.